And you can see, man, this thing is pretty orange and pretty red. I mean, look at this bad boy. Just the color change is completely different because of the hypo. It obviously has red stripe. It obviously has yellow belly. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a great day. Man, we finally cut our first clutch of 2022, man, and let me tell you, it was a banger. It was a Desert Ghost clown bred to a spot-nosed red stripe clown, so everything's gonna be clown, and then it's gonna also be 100% het Desert Ghost. Let me tell you, we killed it, man. We had a couple of red stripe, a couple of spot-nosed red stripes. I think we only hit one normal clown, and again, they're all 100% het Desert Ghost. Before we get to this vlog about the Pompeii, is it a Pompeii or is it not? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I had a lot of people help me out with this, and we're gonna do side-by-sides on some pictures. I'm really excited about it. We're also getting ready to start our, our 2022 breeding season. Sorry about that, I had a call coming in. Yeah, so we're starting the 2022 breeding plans. You guys know that I do have a Patreon that, well, I have a snake over here that has to do with the vlog. I have a Patreon, and we have, we're gonna get into depth within how I start my season as far as, what I do with my males, what I do with my females, ultrasound. I'm gonna get fully into depth with it. Really don't do it on this kind of vlog stuff because I'm gonna, they're gonna be long and kind of boring. But for you people that want to take this to the next, step and, look into it as a business, or just if you're a big hobbyist, guys, go check it out. Every money that you put into it, you guys know, you guys save it up, and it does turn into pretty much a savings. You can use that towards a snake. But yeah, my Patreon information is gonna be on the description down below. Also, we have a lot of snakes up on Morph Market right now, so go check it out. Morph Market's on the description down below. All right, guys, so did we hit the Pompeii? Yes or nay? Yes or no? Right, Turtle? I don't know. I want you guys to help me out with that. I'll let you guys know what I think at the end of this video. But let's start off with some actual Pompeiis. So right here, guys, as you guys can see, we have a mahogany Pompeii, which is, mahogany, spot nose, red stripe, yellow belly, clown. And you can see, man, this thing is pretty orange and pretty red. I mean, look at this bad boy. This thing is beautiful right here. And, while Tina is showing you guys how beautiful that snake is, it's pretty cool. A lot of people had their, thoughts about, mahogany and stranger being the same thing. Luckily, we were able to hit the stranger Pompeii as well. And you can see the stranger is a lot darker than that one. So this right here would be stranger, spot nose, red stripe, yellow belly clown. So these right here would be a stranger Pompeii and the mahogany Pompeii. Here's a side-by-side. Obviously, one's a lot older than the other one, but you can see they have very, very similar colors, very, very bright orange and red. Man, talk about some powerhouses right here, man. This definitely, like I said, you guys, this was my snake of the year as far as combo-wise, and I'm glad this thing is a male. Again, big shout out to Jared from Elevated Exotics. I couldn't have done it without him. Big, push for our snakes for the clown project coming this season. So let me put this one away real quick. And again, this right here is the mahogany Pompeii. This came from Justin. You guys know that I had to bend his arm over just to get this one. Again, big shout out to Justin, man, for just leading this, I mean, he leads so much projects in my eyes. The Pompeii has been, started with the Batmans. You guys know what I'm doing now with the Batmans. Now the Pompeii, I still haven't hit one. But well, maybe I did. We'll see. But again, big shout out to Jessica Belka. If you guys are not following him, make sure you guys go check him out. Jessica Belka, now, if you guys don't know, turned into Canova Reptiles, but all his information can be on the description down below. So let's get started. Did I make a Pompeii finally? Let's get to it. So before I show you guys the whole clutch of, of this pairing, this was a spot nose red stripe yellow belly clown bred to a black pastel hypo clown. So you guys do know that a lot of snakes, mostly what I've noticed on clowns, or just snakes in general, is when they're het for something, it definitely, either brightens up the snake a lot or just completely changes, the pattern of it. I've noticed it with my clown that are het sunset. It darkens them, it gives them a very chocolatey look. My sunset hets, like my red stripe het sunset, or no, cypress het sunset, completely changes it up as well, breaks down the pattern of the cypress. So we do know that hets do break down the snake and could change the colors a bit. So this is what I'm hoping for. But I'm gonna show some pictures real quick of some snakes that, Justin has shared with me, Jordan from JP Reptiles, and man, the big help was Gregor. I hope I'm saying your name right, Gregor, Gregor, from Python Factory. He made all the combos, as far as, Justin as well too. But check out Justin's example of the Pompeii, which is one of the nicest snakes I've seen. Check this out. Crazy, right? Yeah, that thing is freaking beautiful. One of my favorite snakes, you know, till this day that's been made. You guys know that clowns are my favorite, you know, gene to work with, especially recessive. And next is Jordan from JP Reptiles Pompeii. He had purchased one from Justin, and check this out. Okay, so you see them, right? Pretty cool looking snakes, man. Very similar, very bright. So my thoughts on this, when I started comparing them to those snakes, I was like, nope, I did not hit the Pompeii. It's probably missing this, or it's probably missing that. So I put up a picture on my Facebook, I put a picture on my Instagram, and luckily, you know, a lot of you guys helped me out with it, you know, which again, man, I love you guys, thank you very much. So Gregor from Python Factory left me one of the coolest comments. Check this comment out right here. Yeah, so right there, I'm kind of like, oh man, like kind of, you know, amped me up a little bit. So, you know, I called Justin and like, you know, go through him with a couple of pictures. And then Gregor, you know, sends me a picture of all the snakes that he's made, all the combos. So let's start off with a simple one that was a red stripe, yellow belly, black pastel. And yeah, we'll go from there. Check this out. Okay, so seeing that right there, obviously, you know, you start to think, okay, it definitely has spot nose in it. Now, is it missing red stripe or is it missing yellow belly or something? So this leads me to the next picture, was a black pastel red stripe spot nose. Check this out. Great, so remember guys, look at all these pictures and really take a good look at them, right? So then, you know, he sends me a picture of a spot nose red stripe yellow belly clown, which, you know, we've all seen plenty of those. I've made a bunch of them myself, so I knew right off the bat that wasn't it. But I'm going to share this picture with you guys as well. Check this out. Yeah, so okay, so we have pretty much all of the combos so far. So then Justin sends me a picture of a black pastel red stripe yellow belly clown as well. So, because maybe he thought it didn't have spot nose in it, and check this out. Okay, so none of these snakes look like the snake that I've made. So, a lot of people had said, oh, maybe, you know, it's playing kind of like cinnamon. So I actually have the combo cinnamon version of this snake. You can see cinnamon just looks totally different. So we're gonna have to rule out cinnamon out. So I know I probably bored you guys with all the pictures, right? So let's get to the whole clutch, and you know, you guys help me with it, and I'll tell you when I pull the snake out if I think we hit it, just from seeing all the pictures and all the combos on it. But yeah, let's get to it. So let's start off with the basic one. Right here we have a spot nose red stripe clown, and this right here is 100% het hypo. I know it looks better when they're on the table. Okay, so let's put this one away. Give me 1 second. So we have that one, and then we have these two. I think we have 3 of them, actually. Check this out. So right here, which is so funny, right here we have a red stripe clown, het DG. Then right here we have a black pastel red stripe. Het hypo. So you can see the head right there, how it looks. And then here is another one. So these two right here are black pastel red stripe het hypos, and right here we have a red stripe het hypo. So let's take these guys out, but you can see the difference on these two right here. I've actually made some black pastel red stripes before, and they didn't look as light as these. Look a little chalky. Very cool looking snakes. So man, you gotta love these. Guys, I kind of messed up. I was a little too ahead of myself when I was, you know, talking about the snakes. So much combos to play with. Let me redo this again. I'm sorry. This right here is a black pastel clown, 100% het hypo, and you can see just the color change is completely different because of the het hypo. Then right here we have the red stripe clown, and then right here we have the black pastel red stripe clown, 100% het hypo. So you see the black pastel, you see the red stripe, and then you see the black pastel red stripe. So we definitely, you know, hit a lot of different combos on these things. Hopefully this helps out. Sorry again about that. I mean, there's so much combos going in my head, and I'm like, oh, this is this and that. And I go back and look at them, like, oh, I definitely said it wrong. But yeah, back to the vlog. So brings me to this snake, and I personally think this is the Pompeii. It's just, you know, het hypo, and it is changing it after seeing all the colors. When you go back and you look at the Pompeis, the way the dorsal stripe and like the way it connects with the flames on the side, it's the same thing. It just looks very light. I believe the het hypo is just really influencing this snake. But here you go. Look at that, man. It just looks a lot lighter. Now, I will say the other Pompeis do look nicer than this. I 100% agree with that. But it obviously has red stripe. It obviously has yellow belly. It has black pastel. I mean, it has to have spot nose. I mean, it has the whole pattern of the snake. You know, it just looks a lot lighter. I don't see any other gene in this snake that, you know, could make me believe that there's something else playing in this. But look, it has nice flames. It has everything. It just looks a lot lighter. Looks a little more dull, little, you know. And I will say, I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, this thing looks way, way better than the Pompeii. This thing's freaking killer, you know. I wish it was a little darker. I wish it was more orange. But, you know, like I said, a lot of snakes that we've made that are either het DG or het hypo, it just lightens up the snake a lot or just changes the pattern completely. Please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. Did we hit the Pompeii? Or is it missing some gene that we just don't know? I will say it does have red stripe. It does have black pastel. It definitely has yellow belly. We've seen that combo already without the spot nose and it looks completely different. It does have spot nose in my eyes and to a lot of people's eyes. So again, you know, we do know also that there's a lot of, you know, different varieties of snakes. There's only been a few Pompeis made. I would say this is not probably the prettiest version of the Pompeii, but hey, it's definite powerhouse, and it is a male. And you know, at the end of the day, we are going to, you know, find out what it really is, because we will be proving it out what it has. And yeah, guys, comment down below and let me know what you guys think, man. As always, man, we appreciate all of the support. Make sure you guys go follow everyone, and make sure you guys go to this thumbs up, share this as well. Love you guys. Till next time, peace.